Good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is your boy Niner Sickness coming to you with the Niner Sickness Report. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Tony? How you doing, Tony? Tony, good to see you. Good to see you. Give me 1 second real quick. Let me make this, put it right there. How you doing, Tony? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We got David in the house. How you doing, David McNew? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. Wow. I'm just jumping on here real quick to see who's up on a Friday night. Let's see who's up on a Friday night. So many things happened today. I've been so busy. I didn't get the chance to go live immediately when these things happen. I didn't get the opportunity to really address them when it first happened. I was really, really busy today, but I wanted to come over and talk to you guys a little bit about what happened and what indication does it mean for Jimmy Garoppolo. The domino has fallen, right? We went ahead and seen that Deshaun Watson, out of all the teams that he was allegedly going to choose, he chose the Cleveland Browns. Now, for what I heard the other day was that he dismissed the Browns and he dismissed the Carolina Panthers. It was going to be down to two different teams. His hometown, Atlanta Falcons, or the New Orleans Saints. But if I may quote Jerry McGuire, what did he say? Show me the money. And the money was shown to Watson. 230 million guaranteed or fully guaranteed. Wow. Just wow. Before we go forward, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. I would appreciate that. Truly, truly would appreciate that. So, how are you guys feeling about the whole trade of Deshaun Watson to the Cleveland Browns? And what does that mean for Jimmy G? Now, I heard that the Colts, which is a destination where a lot of people have been hearing that the Niners may trade Jimmy to the Colts. Now I'm hearing that the Colts are inquiring about Baker Mayfield's services. And if Baker Mayfield does go to the Colts, the Panthers need a quarterback, but they're $19 million in the hole for Sam Darnold. So they're not going to do that on a bridge quarterback like Jimmy G. The Seahawks are probably not going to get Jimmy G. So if the Colts do decide to take on Mayfield, what does that mean for your San Francisco 49ers and Jimmy G? Does it mean that John Lynch pretty much screwed it up and not trading Jimmy earlier? Does it mean that he's holding on to the cards to see what's going to happen going forward? Will Jimmy be traded? And if he is traded, where is he going to? Where is Jimmy going to go if indeed he's going to be traded? Is Jimmy going to be on here, on the roster, start OTAs? Is it beneficial for him to be on the team by the start of OTAs? What kind of signal will they be sending to the players? Talk about being tense, right? Talk about being like, man, can this whole Jimmy Garoppolo era just be over? Can we just get over this? Can we just move on and start with Trey? Did you say that Deshaun Watson went to the Browns? Yes, Tony Smith. Deshaun Watson was traded to the Browns for 3 number ones, a number 3, and they swapped their 5th for a 4th. And the Texans, that's what they get. And the Browns get Deshaun Watson and the Texans their 5th pick. Their 5th round pick, excuse me. I like the intro. Oh, I just made it. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, brother. Always trying to give you guys something different. Damian Lee, what's up, brother? Hope Kyle uses Ray Ray like Seattle used Percy Harvin. I like the signing of Ray Ray. I really, really do, Damian. I think one of the areas that the 49ers really were lacking in, and this is not something that is new. We all know that we were decent offensively. We were strong defensively, but one of the areas that we were weak was special teams. And when you play on the road and when you play in general, you got to be strong at all phases. And the Niners are deciding and made the decision, you know what? We are tired of a mediocre special teams. I said this once and I'll say it again. Field position is vital. Where do you want your young quarterback, Trey Lance, starting? From his own 5-yard line, his own 10-yard line, or do you want him to start from his own 45-yard line? And this is where Ray comes in. I don't know if they'll utilize him as a receiver. He may be like the 4th, 5th receiver. But they brought him in for special teams, indeed. They brought Burke for special teams. And then today, they got that kid, the safety from the Colts. They brought him in specifically for special teams. The 49ers are definitely fixing the special teams, and I like that. Deshaun Watson's contract is a 5-year, $230 million guaranteed. I wonder how big incentives are. Yeah, we got to look at that. But that's a beautiful contract, man. Too Sweet is in the house. How you doing? Baker to Seattle and Jimmy to the Colts. I hope so. I hope so. I really, really do. Jimmy gonna start on the team next year. Ooh. Is he gonna start? Oh my goodness. Listen, guys. If Jimmy is on the roster by OTS, this is what we're gonna hear in camp. This is what we're going to hear in camp if Jimmy G shows up to OTAs. What do you guys think? Do we want to hear that? I don't want to hear it. So that's what we're going to hear if Jimmy G shows up to OTAs. I'll be like, oh, hell no. I said it once and I'll say it again. What's up, Mike H? Jimmy GQ staying put for his final year. It's not that it's not a bad idea to have Jimmy. That can be argued. Have Trey sit one more year, have them rotate, whatever you think of. But the contract, Mike, the contract that is expected to be given to Jimmy is just too much. It is too much. And because of the contract, I think the Niners will have, if they have to, if their hands are completely tied, they will cut Jimmy before keeping him. I just think it's too much money to keep him. We will be down. It will be down to the Panthers and the Saints. Well, the Saints, if I'm not mistaken, re-signed Winston. So they're going to give Winston another shot. I hope we trade Jimmy G. Worst case is cut him. Exactly. After he is medically cleared. And that's another thing. Right now, if we cut him because he hasn't cleared medical, he's going to cost us about $7 million. If we hold on to him and we allow him to clear medical, then the debt money is only like 1.8 or 1.2 million. But then you don't want him to get hurt again in OTAs or training camp and then having to pay him a settlement injury. So this is why if they don't trade him now, they're probably going to wait until he clears medical, and then they will go ahead and either cut him or trade him. What's up, clown man? How you doing, sir? Tony says, I want just to start Trey and get over this Jimmy Garoppolo crap. Say hasta la vista, dude. I hear you, bro. I hear you, Tony. The frustration is being seen and heard across the faithful. Can we just move on? Bring me Stephen Gilmore, baby. Ooh. After we sign Javarius Ward, do you think the Niners will still bring Stephen Gilmore? I don't know. I think they have Emmanuel Mosley. They have Emory Thomas. Now they have Ward. I think from this point on, in my opinion, they're going to, if they address this cornerback, it's going to be in the draft. But if they do bring a free agent, I don't know if it would be someone at the cost of of Gilmore. Julio is in the house. Hello, Beto. Wipe my feet. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Christian Carver is in the house. How you doing, young man? Make sure to wipe your feet and smash that like button. I read Deshaun Watson has more guaranteed money than Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Aaron Rodgers, and Dak Prescott, which is crazy. He's not even on their level, which is ridiculous. Yeah, that contract. But you know what, though? As you heard, and I don't know if it was the agent of Deshaun Watson that was kind of like feeling the Browns, but they told the Browns no. They told the Browns that he wanted to go to Atlanta, his hometown, or New Orleans, and this could have been a strategy to get the Browns to pay up more money. And the Browns have been a desperate organization that hasn't had a good quarterback since Kosar. And they forked out the money. Not only did they give capital to the Texans, but they're giving Deshaun a lot of money. If Deshaun works out for the Browns, they're looking at possible Super Bowls. And if he doesn't, it's going to be a long time before these guys recover. We do not want to hear a air raid siren. We don't. I agree. We do not. What's up, sickness? What's up, Roberto? Is it Roberto or is it Robert? I would hate to call you Roberto if it's Robert, and I would hate to call you Robert is for Roberto. Please. And I don't think I want to call you Playboy. We don't need big ticket free agents like Stephon Gilmore. We need to pay our homegrown stars first. Absolutely, David. You got to focus in Arden Key. You got to focus on maybe bringing back Tart. And again, people may say, wait a minute, why would you bring back Tart if we just signed a safety? Well, I forgot his name, so please forgive me for the moment. But he was primarily brought in for special teams. Now, he may be able to play safety, maybe give Moore and Hufanga a little bit of a battle for that position. I don't know. Maybe we draft a safety. But you're right. I don't know about bringing in these big names. It's about bringing in players that can impact your team. And real quick, before I forget, isn't it funny how Chris Kacerek can bring the best out of defensive linemen? Isn't it amazing how well Chris Kacerek can bring the best out of certain defensive ends and D linemen? Kerry Hyder in 2020 looked unstoppable. He plays so well that the Seahawks threw a lot of money at him. And supposedly, they stole them from us. Well, Kerry Hyder got released by the Seahawks today. They released him. A lot of times, it's not necessarily the player, but the scheme and the coaches running that scheme. They can elevate the performance of a player. I got a super chat. You know what I'd like to do with the super chat? Thank you for the super chat. Jag, give me a second. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jag. I appreciate this. Says from Jag, I wipe my feet, Beto. It's Banks, our starter at left guard. Jalen Moore at right guard or right tackle. I wanted to keep Lincoln so they would be protected. Honestly, Jag, this is my thought and my opinion that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are always thinking ahead. They're always thinking ahead. I like to say the phrase that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are playing chess when everybody else is playing checkers. I believe they drafted Aaron Banks to eventually replace Lincoln Tomlinson. And they drafted Jalen Moore to kind of use him as a guard, use him as a tackle, But if things did not work out with Mike McGlinchey, I think he's going to take over eventually for Mike McGlinchey. They tried to put Aaron Banks at right guard to kind of test the waters to see if he can do it. He wasn't able to do it very well, so they went in and just sat him down. And it's funny because a lot of people say, why is Daniel Brunskill playing right guard and not Aaron Banks? Because they realize, we'll give him a shot at right guard. If he's able to do it, great. If not, we will keep him. And most likely, the way Lincoln has been playing, they knew that the market was going to be good for Lincoln. And it was. And they knew this was a possibility that Lincoln would be gone. I think personally, and we have to wait and see, but I think Aaron Banks is going to do well at that position. I want to see what Mike McGlinchey does, especially coming back from the injury. Is he going to be able to be his old self? Those are the things that I'm looking at and want to see from Mike McGlinchey. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that very, very much. It's Roberto Sickness. You can call me Robert if you want. It's cool with me. Thank you, Roberto. It's okay. I can call you Roberto. But thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Luis Moreno in the house. How you doing, Luis Moreno? Welcome to the chat. What's up, brother? When is the drawing? I got 5 more spots. And I haven't been really feeling it because I've been kind of busy, but I got 5 more spots. Thank you for bringing it up. I am raffling a 3x5 flag, Niner Empire, and 2 patches that I'm doing. And you're for $3, it's a $3 a spot. And what you can get is this. Let me show you. So these are the items you'll be getting. This Niner for Life patch. This Familia 49er patch. And this beautiful brand new Empire, 49er Empire. So you'll be getting those 3 items. It's $3 a spot, 5 spots left. I will go live on here on my channel. Once the spots are filled up, I will pick a winner. I will put drawing so you'll know which video it is. If you're not watching live, it's okay. You can watch the video. I'm not going to keep the video long. It'll be a short video. You'll be able to watch it and you'll see if you won or who won. It will be recorded here on my channel. So you'll know who the winner was. And the proceeds go towards the channel itself. So I appreciate all the help and help me fill out those spots. Thank you for bringing that up, Lewis. I read that Tart still has a turf toe issue. I think we draft an O-line edge and a safety with our top 3. Okay, I like that. And maybe get a running back with the 4th round. In the 4th round, get a running back. I would like that. All gas, no brakes. Let's go. I got some of those patches too that I'll be giving away pretty soon. It's nice, huh? The Familia one is really nice. I got a flag too. I got to put it up. It's the Familia flag. I love that one myself. So, let me ask you guys. Do we or do we not get rid of Jimmy before OTAs? Will Jimmy be here? Or will he be gone? I mean, I see this Twitter. I see everything that's going on. Now, we are building our special teams, which I like. Our defense is solid. Our offense, we got to see what happens at offensive line. And at this point, at quarterback, although I think we're leaning to Trey Lance, all the good quarterbacks have left, and they're in the AFC. The NFC is wide open for the taking. I mean, who do we have in the NFC? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, two old guys, Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, and who else? That's about it, right? I don't count Dak Prescott. So the NFC is up for the grab. Anybody can take that NFC and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Who will it be? Everybody, either they're staying or they're going to the AFC to battle a lot over there. We got another super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat for David McNew. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. He says, from David, I have downgraded my price for Jimmy G to Oregon potatoes. Oh my God. Let's get Bosa and Debo extended before they get too expensive. I believe the Niners already have a price set, what they value Debo at, and where they value Bosa. And I really believe that, I mean, if you heard John Lynch say this in the earlier, I don't know if it was the combine or if it was right after the season, but he said that they prepared and put money away for Debo and Bosa extensions. They want both of those players to be a 49er for a very long time. So, I expect Debo to be extended and Bosa. And this is another reason why Jimmy G cannot and will not be on the roster week 1. He won't be on the roster week 1. We need to use that money towards Debo and Bosa. Plus, we got to sign Arden Key. We got to see if we're going to bring Tart back. If not, we got to find a couple more players out there in free agency. We got to sign our draft class. We got to find out where Baker Mayfield's going to end up at to determine where Jimmy goes. It just seems like we were waiting for Deshaun Watson, right? Now he went to a place where they had a quarterback. Now they're going to trade that quarterback. So now we got to take a back seat and wait to see what happens with Mayfield, Baker Mayfield, and where he goes. And it's like, I'm tired of the waiting game. Aren't you guys tired of the waiting game? It's like, can you just leave? I like Josh Pasquale from Kentucky, by the way. Cameron Thomas is from San Diego State is good, but I really like me some Pasquale. They say Pasquale, but it's Pasquale. How do I know this? Because that was his last name was my dad's first name. I don't know why my grandma called my dad Pasquale. I don't know how many fights my dad got in. But I imagine he got in plenty of fights with that name. Honestly, I think Jimmy will be gone before OTAs. I hope so. I do, Tony. I hope so, man. It'll be advised for him to do that. It'll be the best thing. Yes, Roberto. Appreciate that. If there's a chance, if Jimmy is signing with Atlanta, Panthers, otherwise, we might get stuck with him. Now, this is one of the things that I've been hearing. And for the love of God, people, please wake up. All right? This is what I've been hearing. Why don't we trade Jimmy G to Atlanta? Oh, no. Forget I heard that. Why don't we trade Trey Lance to Atlanta for Matty Ice? You believe that crazy stuff, man? People are talking crazy, bro. Jimmy G better. Let me see here. Yep, I'm tired of waiting. I hear you, bro. Sources say if Jimmy ain't traded, they just gonna go ahead and release him. That's not what they want to do. Luis Moreno, obviously, he's an asset, and they want to eventually trade him to someone. But if for whatever reason they do have to release him, they will wait until he clears medical. Once he clears medical, then they will go ahead and release him. That way they don't have to pay him the injury settlement. So, if we don't trade him within the next couple of days, we may be holding on to him a little bit longer than when we want to. Yes, sir. You need to be gone. Dick Tracy is in the house. What's up, Mr. Tracy? Niners will regret kicking Jimmy to the curb. They're not kicking him because Jimmy's not good. They're not kicking him because they're completely sold on Trey. They're kicking him because they're trying to use that money that is tied to Jimmy on other players. And people need to understand that. It is comical to witness Niner fans place all their bets on a rookie quarterback. Everybody, the Jaguars placed all their bets on a rookie. The Patriots put all their money and their bets on the rookie. The Bears. Before you're good, you got to start somewhere. Before Patrick Mahomes was Patrick Mahomes. And I don't want to hear that he looked good in preseason. He looked good in practices. Patrick Mahomes wasn't Patrick Mahomes until he was. Josh Allen wasn't Josh Allen until he was. You got to give these young players time to develop and showcase what there will be or what they're not going to be. But you got to put your trust in them. And you give up 3 number ones and a third for a Trey. You better start using them and find out what you have. It seems like Kyle and Lynch don't want to divorce Jimmy, doesn't it? I can tell you one thing right now without even knowing these people personally. Kyle wants to get rid of Jimmy more than Jimmy wants to get rid of Kyle. I'll tell you that much. If we release Jimmy, I want a free Subway and a free drink. I hear you, brother. If we pay 12 to 14 million for a quarterback and we don't get fair offer for Jimmy, could they restructure his contract and extend him 2 to 3 years for 15 to 16 as our QB2? It would still be too expensive at that price as QB2. And not only that, Jag, but there's going to be a divided locker room. This is what people need to realize. It will be a divided locker room in camp if Jimmy is still around. They just got to move on. And you don't want to extend them because the longer you have them, you just want to move on. All right, we got a new member in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, LS. Thank you for becoming a Field Goal member. Thank you for becoming a supporter to the channel and becoming a Field Goal member here on the Niner Sickness Podcast. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. You are awesome, brother. You are awesome. Appreciate that, bro. Salute. Thank you. Niner unfaithful need to experience a few losses seasons to really appreciate the green candle Jimmy brought. Beto, good to see you. What's up, Dick? Listen, I know you're talking to the young people. But I've seen some dark days in 49er land. I was a fan of the 49ers before Joe Montana and Bill Walsh were part of the team. I see my ups and I see my downs. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Jimmy. Jimmy was great for us. He did a lot of good for us. He won a lot of games. But he couldn't stay consistent on the field. He was always hurt. He missed a lot of games. So the Niners had to make the decision that even though we gave him the contract that we gave him, this is why they was all front loaded. So in case they had to move on, they wouldn't have to pay Jimmy that much money. And when Jimmy couldn't be consistent on the field, the Niners had to make the choice to draft a quarterback. And if you're going to draft a quarterback, last year was definitely the year to draft a potentially franchise quarterback Because the quarterbacks this year, they may be solid starters, but it's not the same crown from last year. So, we all experience good times. We all experience bad times, but I appreciate what Jimmy did, but it's time to move on, and it's time to see what Trey can do. No, I know, Tony. I know, bro. I know. Fans are just crazy. That's ludicrous. Beto, your opinion on Ray Ray? I love it. He's a burner. He's a burner at the receiver, and they can see what they can do with him at a receiver as a burner. But most importantly, the guy is a great punt returner. I believe he led the lead last year in punts. Did they pay a little bit too much for a punt returner? Yeah. Was he on high demand? Yes, he was. I believe it was 5 teams after him, including the Steelers. So the Niners had to be aggressive. And for people that don't say the Niners are not aggressive, they may not be aggressive based on what you want, but they are aggressive as a team. Now, being aggressive for a punter, special teams, punt returner, I should say, is not the same aggressiveness that the Raiders showed going after Davante Adams. I understand different magnitudes, but they are still aggressive, but they're aggressive in different areas that maybe you think like, who cares about a punt returner? But I tell this and I say it again and I'll continue to say it. Field, where you start on the field is huge. Especially with a young quarterback like Trey Lance. Are you starting him at his own 5-yard line, his own 10-yard line, or is he starting at his own 35, 40-yard line because of a great punt return from Ray McCloud? I think the Niners are doing amazing in fixing the special teams. There was a need at corner. They brought a great corner. He is not the top. He's not the best, but he's very serviceable. He's going to do great under DeMeco Ryans. He's an upgrade on what we had back there. He'll be a great complement to Emmanuel Mosley. And we're building the special teams. So guys, be patient with the process. But I like him, Julio. They don't want to divorce Jimmy because they have zero faith in Lance. Every football savant knows Trey ain't even remotely ready. When are you ready? If you drove a car and you were 16 years old and you got your license, were you ready? Nobody was ready to drive a car until they started driving and getting comfortable. And the more they drove, the more comfortable they got, and the easier it became. The more that Trey Lance plays, the more comfortable he gets, and the better he gets, and the easier it gets for him. Nobody's ready. Trevor Lawrence wasn't ready for the type of year that he had in 2021 with the Jaguars. Zach Wilson wasn't ready what he faced with the Jets last year. And the way they used Justin Fields, he even got hurt with the Bears. Now, the only one that had a decent year, and I thought he would, not because he should have been our pick, but is Mac Jones going to the Patriots. We got to be patient with Trey Lance. But Trey Lance is definitely going to be great for the 49ers, man. Oops. I have experienced all ups and downs since 85. Niners for life. Go Trey Lance. 85. I was getting in a lot of trouble in 85. Ooh-wee. I was getting in a lot of trouble when I was in 1985. What was I, 16? 16? 16 years old in 85. Getting myself in a lot of trouble. 1985. Wow. But you're right. You definitely faced a lot of ups and downs yourself. What's up, Beto? I am over the drama trading Jimmy. It looks forward to the draft. The Niners have proven they have a Super Bowl roster. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing a draft, mock draft with a simulator on here probably this week. Not this week. Yeah, this week coming up. So look for it. Make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification bell on. I'm going to be doing mock drafts. I'm going to do a mock draft. And what I want to do is this. I want to have guests, and I want to make you the GM. You're going to be the GM on my show, on my channel. You're going to be the GM of the San Francisco 49ers, and you're going to draft for us. And I want to see who you draft for the 49ers. So, if you want to be the GM for the show, and you want to draft on my channel, start looking at the players out there. But I'm going to be having multiple shows. I probably would do maybe 4 rounds, keep it at 4 rounds, and have you guys become the general manager. I'm not decided whether I'll bring you on video or just audio, but I'll decide that. And if you want to be part of the show, you'll be the GM and you'll draft, and we'll have to see what your team looks like. If you guys are for that, let me see some thumbs up. If that's something you'd like to do, give me some thumbs up. Let me see some of those thumbs. If we get rid of Trey, Lynch and Kyle needs to get fired. Exactly. I literally drink to that. There you go. Trading. Oh my, excuse me. JP, one hop tart. Trading JP. Who's JP? Are you referring to Jimmy Garoppolo? Who is JP? I'm trying to figure out who JP is. JP. One hop tart, catch those pop flies, INTs. Yeah, you're talking about Jimmy G. All right. You threw me off with JP. Let's see here. I blame Jimmy for saving Shani and Kyle jobs. Lance will get them fired next. Oh, my brother. The hate you have for Trey, bro. What has Trey done? I can understand why people hate Jimmy because of all the freaking interception he has thrown. But, oh my goodness. Really? Really? I'm not even going to bring that up, Dick. No. Now I know what JP stands for. It just clicked in. Nope. Este vato trying to get me in trouble on here. El Modelo. You know, it's funny. I don't drink. I haven't drank alcohol in about 25 years. Limón. Agua con limón. Water with lemon. I don't even drink sodas as much anymore. Just a lot of lemon with water. I'm losing all my teeth with all that lemon killing my enamel. But I love it. But Modelo, saludes to you guys. Here you go. This is for, who was it? This is Modelo. For you, Roberto. That's for you, brother. And your Modelo. When I used to drink, I used to love crab legs and Coronas. Coronas with lemon and salt and crab legs on a Sunday afternoon at the beach. Ooh, man. Okay, come back. Come back, Niner Sickness. Come back. I think Trey will be a great player because of our system. The price of a backup quarterback will be 14 to 16 million. Murata, maybe. Mariota. Murata. He's a Murata. Mariota. I batched his name, didn't I? Oh, my goodness. J.R. Meadows in the house. What's up, brother? We making moves. What moves are you talking about the ones that we made so far for special teams? Is there anything new that has been popping up on Twitter since I've been alive? Since I've been doing this live? I hope, 52 years old, I hope there's a lot of stuff happening. Twitter didn't even exist back then. My goodness. Ray is non-factor. Oh my goodness, Dick. Dick Tracy. Stop being a dick. Pinchy dick, man. De mamon. Don't be a mamon. Nobody like mamones. Be a clean vato loco. Be a cool vato loco. Don't be a mamon. Come on, bro. Come on. Jimmy G is getting cut from year to year. Now, easy killer. Now, I expect Jimmy to eventually be traded, really. And if he doesn't get traded, he will be cut after he clears medical. I doubt if they cut him prior to that. Why pay him $7 million when you can avoid it? Rams got rid of Goff to get Stafford. Arizona got rid of Josh Rosen to get Murray. Nowadays, it's not crazy to pull something like that. Jimmy and Niners getting rid of Jimmy to accommodate Trey Lance. Absolutely. Is Baker replacing Jimmy? Not in San Francisco. That's for sure. What's up, JW? Three Faces makes it absolutely, JR. Listen, we had our special teams played better than the special teams in Green Bay. And that was the difference of us playing the Rams or staying home and watching the Rams play the Packers. But our special teams sucked. Starting with Coach Hightower and the players that we had. I mean, Trent, the running back Trent, I forgot his last name. He just got signed elsewhere. I mean, my goodness. Our special teams was trash. I think we were 30th out of 32 teams. That's pretty bad. I guarantee you, we should be top 10 easily. Top 10 in special teams. Field position is everything, man. You start with good field position, it is everything, especially for a young quarterback. And if you can get a punt return touchdown, when was the last time we see punt return touchdowns? Is that when what's his name was here? I can't think of his name. Glenn. Oh my God, I'm getting old. That receiver from Miami, Ted Ginn Jr. Since last time we saw punt returns, it was Ted Ginn Jr. Hopefully we start, and you gotta understand, punt returners, they can get the offense fired up. You get a big play that should have been 5 yards, 10 yards, and you turn it into 40 yards. Oh yeah, the offense they will feed off of that, and the defense. So you're right, JR. You got to be strong at all faces, especially on the road. Dick, I am showing you one finger out of my 5 fingers. I'll let you decide which finger that is. Much love to you, bro. You know I'm just messing with you, man. Like I know you're messing with me, brother. Jimmy G, mentally not ready. Yeah, he's not. But you got to take your bumps and bruises, bro. I don't care what skill set you ever had to do, whether it's flying a jet, whether it's flying an airline, which is flying a helicopter, driving a car, operating on someone as a surgeon, whatever it is. Mentally, we were never ready until we got out there and we got thrown into the wolves. We either pooped in our pants or we got better. And I don't expect any droppings for Trey Lance. Why I went to the pooping analogy, I got no clue. Maybe I got to go to the bathroom. I don't know. You're like, dude, really? Really? Lynch and Shanny always miss on quarterbacks. I do. They always miss. They drafted, if you're referring to Mr. I can't throw the ball, 3rd round pick. That was a 3rd round. Yeah, he missed on him. But what did he have to choose from? Now he had to choose from quite a few good quarterbacks, and he chose Trey Lance. So now, if Trey Lance is not the quarterback that we think he will be, then we can definitely criticize Kyle. But until then, we have to wait. When Jimmy is gone, would it be crazy to sign Johnny Hekker to a Pro Bowl, the Pro Bowl punter from the Rams? This would hurt the Rams. It would, but what's his name? Wisnowski? He is on his last year of contract coming in the 2022, and he's on a rookie deal. Are the Niners really going to try to pay a lot of money in the punter position? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they've definitely been targeting players and been building up the special teams. So, is it out of the question? Probably not. Will they do it? Probably not. I think they will go with Wisnowski one more year and then make the determination next year to extend him or just let him go. But I do like Johnny, bro. And the Rams had to let him go because it was too much money. In 85, I was 3 years old. Andale. 3 years old, huh? You're older. You're younger than my son. Okay, the thumbs. I love it. I love it. Man, I was this behind. I love it. Okay. All right, Roberto. I got your point, bro. I got your drift, but thank you. Roberto's like, if nobody else puts thumbs, I'm going to put my thumbs, my toes, and everybody. I'm going to get my neighbor over here. Show me your thumbs. Appreciate it. All right, so guys, start going through your draft picks. I'm probably going to do I'll do either 5 rounds or 4 rounds. We'll do it live on my channel. I will have the board on on display. I will either have you verbally, if you don't want to be seen, it'll just be your voice, or if you want to be seen, I can bring you on camera and you can be the GM of the San Francisco 49ers for that particular podcast. And it's going to be one GM per podcast. Maybe we'll do all 7 rounds. We'll see. We'll see. But if you want to be that GM, do me a favor. Send me an email. Send me an email to Niner Sickness Podcast. Niner Sickness Podcast at yahoo.com. Niner Sickness Podcast at yahoo.com, and let me know you are interested in being a GM, what days you have available and what hours, and I will try to work around you. Let me know what days and what hours you are available to give me at least 1 hour of your time, and I will make you the GM, and we'll see what picks you get. So let me write down the email so you guys can see it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. All right, so let me put it on there so you guys can see it. Let me make it scroll. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, guys. There it is. Can you guys see it? Hold on, guys. Let me see something real quick. Charge. All right, how's that? Oh my goodness, I apologize. I should have had this ready. All right, there we go. I should have had it ready. Can you guys see it? Is it big enough? Go ahead and send it to Niner Sickness Podcast at yahoo.com. And let me know you want to be the manager of the 49ers. You're interested in coming on my podcast. Let me know what days and times you are available to give me about an hour of your time. And then I'll contact you. We'll work out the details. And then you can come on my show. And let me know if you want to be audio only or you don't mind being on video. I will bring you on here and we can have some fun. And I'm going to put a schedule together between now and draft time. So send me those emails at Niner Sickness Podcast at yahoo.com. Sorry it took me so long to write it down. I should have been more prepared. Forgive me for that. Well cleans your system, Beto. Well cleans your system. Oh, you mean lemon and water? Absolutely. It sure does. Modelo time. How refreshing and cold. Let me see something. I don't know if I can. Hold on, guys. I don't want to mess this up. Let me see if I don't mess it up. Hold on. Oh, no, it won't do it. All right, never mind. All right, never mind. I was going to do something, but I don't want to mess it up. So, no can do. I was going to have a beer go across the board. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. Nope. All right. All right. There we go. Want to make sure I'm in the back. Anyway, it's good for lots of things. It is, isn't it? Lemon is good for your throat. I blame Jimmy for working with the 30th worst starting position in the league. Ándale. Safety George Odom was an all-pro special teams in 2020. There you go. There you go. I love it. I'm telling you, the 49ers are definitely taking care of their special teams. We got a super sticker. Thank you, Tom. What's up, Tom? How you doing, sir? Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for the super sticker. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm going to go a couple more things, and I'm going to get out of here on this Friday. What's up, Carlos? Carlos, how you doing, sir? Why do we make signings like a small market team? That's a fair question. That's a fair question, Carlos. I can see that you're frustrated because you want these big splashy Davante Adams, the Russell Wilson type of splashes. But bro, we have a Super Bowl roster. When you have a Super Bowl roster, when you have a Kittle contract, when you still have Jimmy on the roster, you're about to pay Debo and Bosa. You have a Fred Warner contract already, a Eric Armstead contract. It's impossible to really bring these big names. We are not the Rams, and I'm glad that we're not. The Rams got lucky. They really did. I don't care what people tell me. I don't even care what my friends that are Ram fans tell me. They may think otherwise, and I can respect that. But when you go all in and bring in players, if it works your way, which it did for the Rams, if Tart doesn't drop the ball, maybe they don't go to the Super Bowl. So if a lot of things have to go your way when you try to build it that way. When you build it through the draft and you're smart and the signings that you bring in and free agency, you're not overextending. You're not really overpaying. You're looking not only for the present, but for the future of your organization. You want to have depth on your team. I'd rather have a lot of no-name players working together and winning games than having a partial good player here, another player here with a bunch of egos in the locker room. Now, I understand people want to see the big, splashy types of signings because you're a fan of your team. You're tired of seeing the Rams with Allen Robinson. You're tired of seeing the Chargers with J.C. Jackson. The Broncos with trading for Watson. For Wilson. And now the Browns making a huge trade for Deshaun Watson. The Raiders trading for Davante Adams. Everybody wants to see those big type of trades. But the Niners are being sneaky good. They're being sneaky good. They're drafting a reasonable corner, an upgrade of our position. I mean, the standards weren't high with Josh Norman. And then you bring in players that can play the special teams. Carlos, respectfully, if you're still watching, I don't know if you're still watching. We haven't made big splashes lately, but remember, a few years back we brought in a D Ford. He didn't work out, but we brought him in. $82 million signing, right? Remember K1 Alexander? We brought him in. He didn't work out either. Two big names, they haven't worked out. So it's not always in the big names. It's also in the little names that you bring in. They can help us out in areas. We've been to 2 NFC championship games and 1 Super Bowl appearance. Now, we are spoiled. The 49er fan base is spoiled. Super Bowl or bust. I understand that. But I guarantee you the Lions, the Vikings, the Bears, the Browns, all these teams would love to make it to the NFC Championship game with the opportunity to represent in the Super Bowl. We've been to 2 NFC Championship games and 1 Super Bowl appearance with this regime. The last regime, with Harbaugh, we went to 3 NFC Championships and 1 Super Bowl appearance. Again, I understand we did not win the Super Bowl. But this team is a good team. And they will eventually make the hurdle and get that Lombardi trophy. And I understand the expectations are high. Super Bowl bust. But I come from an old school mentality. I'd rather be relevant for years than to pop up in the radar a year or two. I'd rather be relevant. Watch my team win 10 games or more every year. Watch my team make the playoffs every year. Regardless of how far they go. Be competitive every year than just a beep on the radar during one season because they bought their team. And then they had to fall apart. But everybody's different. Everyone is different. And I respect everyone's thoughts. Beto, be easy, brother. Have a good weekend and peace. God bless you, brother. You know I love you, man. I appreciate you, man. Blessings to you and your family. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. And thank you for being supportive. And thank you for your comments on my channel. Truly appreciate you, brother. Now, with that said, stop being your first name and follow Trey Lance, baby. Love you, brother. The Lambs have no depth. They don't. They have star talent and key positions. But if one of those starters get injured, there's no one to take their place. Our Niners have depth. Absolutely, David. 100%. But people don't see it that way. People want to win now. People want to win now. People want to give up everything to win now. And what about the next year? What like the Rams? They won the Super Bowl. You think they'll repeat? I don't think so. And if they start falling apart within a year or two, especially how good the AFC is getting, so they got 1 Super Bowl. Oh, they got a ring, but I'd rather get multiple Super Bowls and make multiple appearances. Now, the Rams have been in the playoffs, so I give them credit for that. What's up, Senor? Colts Chronicles is in the house. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. God bless you. Carlos says exactly Super Bowl or bust. Super Bowl victory's been waiting for the character of a person like Trey. There you go. Maybe Trey is that common denominator that get us over the hump. Lakers are beep in the... I don't want to talk about my Lakers. Don't talk about my Lakers. They're playing like cuckoo. Just became a member. I seen that. And I was just going to let everyone know. Thank you to Colts Chronicles for being a member. Thank you, sir. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you, sir, for being a member of the channel. Becoming a Field Goal member. Yay. We want to win for the longest. I got you, bro. I got you. I hear you, man. All the young people, they want to win. They're tired of losing. But let's say you want to win the Super Bowl. Let's be more clear, Carlos. You want to win the Super Bowl. Because the Niners are winners. I mean, 2 NFC championships and a Super Bowl appearance. That's a pretty good team if you ask me. But I hear you. You want to win a Super Bowl. And I understand that. I want to just Niners make it to the Super Bowl, but I want to be well earned, not just a fast ticket. Absolutely. And Trey, I trust. Carlos, you got to trust in Jesus, my friend. Jesus Christ is the only one we got to trust. You got to believe in Trey, but you got to trust in Jesus, my brother. Roberto says, cheers. Julio says, Lakers won, Beto. It was a good game. Oh, okay. I'm not even shocked whether I stopped. Not that I stopped watching. I record the games and I'll watch the games. I don't want to sound like one of those fans that don't only watch when they're winning. But it's been depressing. It's been depressing. This is for you, sickness. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the love for your boy, Niner Sickness. Listen, everyone. You guys have been amazing. Carlos, thank you for being part of my chat today, brother. Please hit the subscribe channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified each and every time I go live. Appreciate that, Carlos. Nice to meet you, my friend. Blessings to you and your family. Colts Chronicles, thank you for becoming a member of my channel today. You are amazing. Let's see here. Appreciate you, brother. Give me a second. Everyone that tuned in today. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for Jaguar 56 for the super chat, $5 super chat. Thank you to David McNew for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for Elias 10 for becoming a Field Goal member. And thank you to Kurt Chronicles for becoming a Field Goal member. And thank you to Tom. Thank you to Tom for a $3.99 sticker. Thank you guys so much. And thank you all for the support. Love you guys. God bless you. In Jesus' name, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And remember, be kind to one another, be faithful, and continue to root for your San Francisco 49ers. I'm your boy, Niners Sickness. God bless you and good night. Peace.